Here's the final table then. France qualify as the Group C winners. Denmark are through as well. Now, these two will play runners-up and winners of Group D. Croatia have qualified, but not definitely won Group D. Nigeria, Iceland and Argentina all still have a chance to get through. I suppose if you're France and Denmark, you say, look, we've done what we set out to do. But if you were Didier Deschamps, how worried should you be about the form of your team going into the knockout stages?
I think you should be concerned, really, because Clive Tilsley just mentioned at the end of commentary that just before the tournament started, the Danish manager said that France were nothing special. And you know what? They've gone out of their way today to prove him right. Absolutely and utterly out of their way to prove him right. They've done nothing. And it is worrying for him because he's got some players on. I was all on for the changes he's made because perhaps even deep down with all the talent that he has available, I'm not so sure he actually knows exactly who's in the starting line or who should be in it. So it was an opportunity for some players to do something. They did absolutely nothing in the game. Absolutely nothing. You know, you could say about Denmark parking the bus, all that type of stuff. It doesn't really matter. It's up to France to break them down in a game where there's actually less pressure. And you don't get too many less pressurising games in a World Cup tournament than this.
What about from Denmark's point of view? It's hard to be critical of them, isn't it? Because they had to win the game to win the group. Would you understand the way they've gone about it?
I will understand the way they choose to play today, because I think that, yeah, they didn't really have to do anything. Make sure they get 1 point in order to go through. So you can't really blame them for it. I don't think so, at least.
Lee, if people are coming in from work right now or school or whatever, have a look at this. We really need some Benny Hill music, don't we? This sums up what they've missed.
It's the only thing missing, a bit of Benny Hill.
Yeah.
I mean, misplaced pass, another misplaced control, another misplaced pass, and then two players tackling each other, falling over, then a foul, then a coming together. The ref got bored, gave a foul. We've all been bored. Worst game I've ever seen in the World Cup. So let's move on. Let's talk about something interesting. I'm just what Martin said about, you know, they don't have to do anything, but France look like they're relying on individuals to win the next game. Like Mbappe, Griezmann perhaps might do that, but that's a rocky road to go on if you're going deep into a competition, because they're not playing well, and they had a chance today.
I agree with both Martin and Lee what they said about France, because they really need to get it going now. And I don't see where it's coming from, because they played against Peru, they played against Australia, and they played more or less the same. We weren't convinced when they played those games. So what's...
And it's not a switch you could just flick now, is it? No, go, right, knockout stages, I'll tell you what, we'll start playing properly now.
No, you can't, but they probably prove us wrong by doing it.
I think, funny enough, I do think they can play better. You know, and listen, that was only a friendly game a couple of weeks ago, but they were so explosive in the match against us. And it is a friendly game, so I shouldn't take anything of that into consideration. But overall, they do have the individual talent. It wasn't in show today, or they didn't do anything anyway. But overall, I do think that there is improvement in the team. And I think, but they need to really waken up.
Right, let's show some joy, shall we, to everybody at home. This is Peru. Haven't won in the World Cup since 1978, but they've beaten Australia by 2 goals to 0.